Unfortunate. Yeah, Torb is actually pretty strong at the moment. At least in comp.
Particularly in silver, because people don't realize that they need to kill turrets.
Not just in silver.
Like kind of fly into them.
There's a reason a lot of DPS players have picked up Torb in comp right now, even at like top 500. He's a really strong thanks to the like 250 base HP that he has now. A lot tankier, and the turret is still annoying as heck.
Yeah. And here I know we have an Orisa. And
yes.
When I've done Roadhog with Orisas before, I've tried to go for the halt hook combos, but I can they don't speak, and I cannot guess when they're gonna halt. So I just kind of sod it, and I'm gonna do my own thing.
Of course. You need the first few seconds to try to get a discussion going with the person. If they don't answer, you can try and see how they're utilizing their halts. Maybe even just like halt any second, I will hook. If they don't, of course, you can't do shit. It is a team game after all, and you need teammates that do things that you can actually capitalize on. And if they don't, just do your own thing. That's absolutely fine. But at least try at the start of the game.
Right, okay.
And sometimes, like if your Orisa isn't speaking, then you can take over the calling and like call for the pulls yourself. So like I have hook ready, just pull whenever, pull over shield or pull the hands on the left. Like you can start talking instead.
Okay. I think I'm too nervous to do that in case I'd call it wrong.
Oh well. The process of learning includes making mistakes. You need to be you need to not be afraid of making mistakes. Like that's it is natural, and you will make them over and over and over and over again. Don't worry. Like even top 500 players make mistakes many times every single game. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Like that's why I can get like even top 500 players who play the game, but there are still so many things that they can learn and do better. But okay, let's see what happens here. We get a nice hook, not quite finishing off the kill. Let's.
Okay, I'm watching stream. That's fine.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Well, hang on. Let me actually do this instead. I'm gonna call you up. And screen share so that you don't get the delay. I knew that there was something I forgot. Hang on, I need to turn off my television.
Hello again.
Okay, over here. Screen share. Application window, there we go. So how do we do this pull hook combo? Let me just see this. Okay, so just a very small thing. Since Roadhog is like 99% of Roadhog's character revolves around being able to one-shot people when you hook. This might seem like minor, and he almost died, so it's okay. But this is very important. You need to go into a custom game and just practice over and over and over again until you can consistently one-shot every single time you hit a hook. It is very important. The hook should be a kill unless someone saves them with some kind of ability or booping you or something like that.
Yeah. The big issue I have with them at the moment is when I kind of turn to do that, and then I can never line it up properly. So I hope we need to get practice that as well.
I see. Well then, let's first.
This one was just bad.
Let's first begin with. We can actually go into a custom game right here. Oh, why did I even log out? What the hell? So the reason that you don't get the kill on this Pharaoh right here is because you don't take a step forward. So after you've hooked, you do slightly, just a little bit, but you need to walk forward even more. You have a small window of opportunity where you can still move and they can't do shit. So you walk forward as much as possible. That way more pellets are going to hit. And I think the melee hits. Yeah, the melee still hits. You almost get it. There's some RNG to how the pellets hit. Yes, there is a small RNG to how the pellets hit. Indeed.
Does that make more of a difference? I'm guessing when you're like counting headshots in terms of when you hook.
Yes.
Rather than which ones actually hit.
Well, okay, let's see here. So the Pharaoh one.
So what do I do?
Do you want to see it? So you just didn't move forward after the hook. So you were standing still, or you slightly took like one step forward, which makes her survive with like 10 HP. But she dies to the turret, so it's fine. Unfortunate. And that's also a very, very small thing that you can do with Roadhog. You can flick your hook. So like after you have sent out the hook, it is still active for a like short while. So if you flick your camera to where the target is, like has gone to, if he dodges the like initial your initial prediction of where it's gonna be, you can capture. So this Lucio, for example, if we look at it slowly, you could have probably catched him by flicking to the right a little bit here. Like you're gonna notice now that it's gonna miss, and you can flick like to the right.
Okay.
So you can try this out like in the training range or whatever by just standing like aim at the side of a training bot. And then try to flick to the bot like after you have pressed the hook button to see the.
Yeah, I probably need to get used to that as well.
Yeah, the window that you have to catch people like that. Okay.
Is it okay to? I'm assuming people there are gonna kill him.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine to leave him. That was a pretty good shot, but. So the only a little bit like weird thing here is I guess that's more on your team, but like we're all falling down here and chasing a single monkey, which is gonna open up the choke for the rest of the team to walk in. So this is playing right into their hands.
But yeah, I think that's why I didn't follow him.
Yeah.
To make sure they just didn't run through.
So what made you choose to hook the Roadhog instead of like the supports that were standing main? Because if you hook any of these targets, they are like 100% guaranteed kills. This guy might survive like if he uses his vape and then he gets healinated and like spam healed.
I was more worried about the Orisa.
Okay.
Because I didn't know if this Orisa was any good, so I thought the Roadhog might just kind of hook and kill.
Okay.
Rather than kill theirs. Yeah, my thing now is kind of trying to play to help my teammates not die, if that makes sense.
Okay. Oh, so hooked him without a shot in the chamber. You got him with the melee though, thanks to your help or your teammates' help. But yeah, so definitely try to. Like if you can, that was actually really well played. But like if you can, if you are in range of squishes that you know you can one shot, always try to go for that.
Okay.
But if you can hook tanks into your entire team so that they're gonna get surrounded and destroyed, then sure, that works just as well.
Okay.
But in that situation, there was only your Orisa there, since the rest had been chasing the monkey. They weren't really in position yet to assist with the Roadhog. So he easily survived with the help of Ana. You saw the Ana even heal buffed him, and he could easily pocketed and survive that.
Right. And then I get stuck on the wall.
It happens. It happens. Oh, maybe you missed the hall.
I think this is where do they have the bastion yet? I think they've got a bastion there now.
Okay.
Oh no, not yet. There's a bastion coming up.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is, yeah. Okay, he cancelled your hook with his hook. How does that work? Got him! Nice! That was actually decent. Like,
Okay, so my plan here, can you pause it for a sec?
Sure.
Because it's going to go quite wrong, but I had a plan. So the plan was to go around and then hook the Bastion.
Okay.
Because I don't think we had anyone that could deal with him. But then I bump into the Baptiste, so I kill him. Now I'm just waiting for my hook.
Okay.
But have they beat yet?
No, they have not. They have not used beat yet.
Beat's coming up, so I wait a bit longer. Then it turns out the Torb kills the Bastion without me.
Okay.
And then Farah just ults everyone on point.
Okay. Oh, I mean, like this flank is absolutely fine. Let's see here. It's like, what healers do you have? I haven't even thought about that. You have Mercy Baptiste, right?
Yes, I think.
I think you do. Actually insane that he doesn't even notice you. You right-clicked in front of his face. Yeah, okay. So the only issue with this flank is that like Mercy Baptiste are gonna have. No, wait. You have a Moira. That's a Moira. You have a Moira Mercy. Okay. So that's actually really bad because Moira and Mercy are both short range healers, and they will not be able to assist you at all. Like if they decide to like push you really hard. Since you have very short range healers, you should probably be sticking together with the team and with your Orisa a little bit more to try and go for hooks there. But if you have something like an Ana, you can definitely try to go for some more flank plays because she's gonna be able to heal you with her long range sniper rifle.
I think this is what made me worried about the Bastion.
Yeah, like this positioning is absolutely fine.
Okay.
Here though, you didn't hook on the pull. That Lucio should be dead.
I meant to, but it didn't happen for some reason.
Okay.
There's
they pop beats.
Huge. Because I was gonna go to the Bastion right now, but I thought I'd wait for the beat, and then they ran in.
I see. And
then Torb kills, and Farah then just ulted, and we die. Do we not die? Oh, okay, we don't.
No, it looks fine. It looks fine. You traded. I think what you did was absolutely fine. Like
from what I remember, it was a lot worse. That was the bit I needed to explain.
No, that was fine. That was fine. Like you can't do everything, and you did manage to like they used beat here. So one thing you could do just to like annoy them a little bit is to actually like pop your whole hog here and like boop them or push them away from this choke. I guess it's a little bit dangerous since their hog can hook you and cancel it. So maybe like just hiding around this corner like you did was the safer option actually. I think this is fine.
Okay.
Like maybe making an effort to hook this guy instead. Since you're always looking at the hog and like going for the juiciest, biggest, meatiest targets that's easiest to hit.
The one that I'm less likely to miss.
Yes, exactly. which is fine. At least you're. It's better to hit something than to miss a Farah. So, and you do a pretty good job with that shot. It's absolutely fine that you wanted to go for the Bastion there and.
Thank you.
Didn't join for the Farah kill. But now, did you see the brig going in left? Yes, you did. And you're pushing her. Good job. This is nothing to be afraid of. You have whole hog ready as well.
Okay.
You have all of your cooldowns ready. This is definitely something that you can easily destroy. She has 1 HP. You don't finish her off. That's a big mistake. Okay, so. Let's see here. If we move back a little bit. So right here, the Farah just died. She got 2, yes, but we got a res off, so she only killed 1. This means you're in a 5 versus 3 situation. Since you killed the Roadhog, right? The Farah died, and the Bastion died.
Yeah.
So this means you are 5 versus 3 right here.
Okay.
And the enemy team still has, as you know, the respawn timers are 10 seconds long. Unless there's some kind of overtime mechanic, but the base respawn timer is 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And you also need to take into account the time it takes to walk all the way to this point. So 3 of the enemy team are around 15 to 20 seconds away from joining the fight. That means that you have a 15 to 20 seconds 5 versus 3 advantage. And
which is about 3 hooks.
yeah, pretty much. So that means you can definitely press way harder on this and take advantage of this advantage. That's not even a sentence. How the hell do you talk? How do you speak English? Take advantage of this opportunity might be a better way to phrase it.
I don't know why I was so scared of this.
Yeah,
I
so
just remember like thinking I'm not going to go close to the Junkrat.
you also have whole hog ready. So like if the brig uses bash on you, let's say you try to hook the brig or the Junkrat, if they at any point in time use bash on you, you can easily whole hog and get a double kill by your own.
Okay.
So now the fire is back. You try to go for the hook. And she survives with 1 HP. Literally 1 HP here. You're full HP, you have your ult, you have the mercy pocket, and you have whole hog ready. You should be like hounding for this kill and just running after her like a madman. You have nothing to be afraid of. Oh, whole hog from behind. Okay.
I have no idea what happens here.
Okay. Yeah, this was very interesting. I didn't even notice the Roadhog was back. Okay, let's watch this again. So yeah, around 10 seconds have passed now. So the people that you killed at the start of the last fight have gotten back to the choke around now. Like the Pharah's gonna start spamming, the Bastion's setting up, and the Roadhog apparently went for a flank.
I remember why I ran away from them.
Okay.
Okay, I thought the Bastion came back on the Junkrat, so I thought they were all back, so I didn't want to go into the small room.
Oh. Okay.
But no, yeah, like he wouldn't have been able to get back in time. Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's like the kill feed and thinking about like man advantage and man disadvantage is a very important skill to learn and practice. Like maybe just play one game where you keep a mental note like at all times. Try to like maybe set up some sticky notes on your screen or on your monitor or something, where you write what's a good word to make you remember? Maybe. Okay, so whatever. The exercise at least is to constantly be talking or saying out loud to yourself like how many people you are and how many the enemy team is. So like if everyone's alive, you say, okay, we're 6 versus 6. And then as soon as you see something in the kill feed, keep repeating like 5 versus 6, 5 versus 6, 5 versus 6. And then as soon as you see another person in the kill feed, 5 versus 5, 5 versus 5, or 4 versus 6, 4 versus 6. Just doing that constantly will force you to focus on the kill feed and focus on like who's alive on your team, who's alive on the enemy team, and you will easily remember if you have an advantage or not, because that can easily slip your mind when in a like hectic game. And you're thinking about your cooldowns, thinking about like where your enemies are and all of that shit. Of course, it's hectic and it's annoying and it's hard to keep track of everything. So you need to do one thing at a time. And of course, this is gonna hurt your gameplay. You are gonna probably lose a few games while doing this. You're gonna miss even more hooks and maybe forget that the enemy team has some kind of ultimate or something. But one step at a time. If you can get good at this, you're gonna easily recognize that, oh shit, this Moira is all alone, or this Brigitte is all alone. I can easily go in, and you can say this to your team, like Brigitte is on the left here, all alone. Let's go, guys. And he just falls over, and you get an easy game instead. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah, this gets a bit chaotic.
Okay.
I don't know what I was trying to do there.
That was an interesting duel. Nice aiming for the head though. Reinhardt got wrecked. But your entire team is dead, so this is pretty much GG's.
I have pretty much no target focus here. It's a lot of just kind of panicking and shooting everything I can.
Yes. Oh, are you actually gonna win this? You are, aren't you? Oh,
I
that
wish.
brig heal. Unfortunate. If you kill that Junkrat, maybe... Okay, so how long have you actually had your hook off cooldown? I don't think you used it once this fight.
No, I was panicking a lot.
Yeah, you use it to kill the Reinhardt. And then... Use your heal. Oh, you did hook there, but you got booped. Okay. And you use your heal. Okay, you use your whole hog here. That's why you don't hook. So could have probably just use the hook first. Try to hook the Lucy or something and get a kill on him before you pop your whole hog, because the whole hog duration is fairly long, and you're gonna have your hook back when it is coming back.
Right.
Oh, hello, Braven. How you doing? So you know that you can pretty much cancel pretty much everything with whole hog. So even if you're in the middle of a take a breather, or even if you're in the middle of a hook, you can always instantly press whole hog to start the ultimate. It is a pretty decent tech to use with hog, especially if you're let's say like you want to quickly burst down a Reinhardt or a tank, any high HP hero. You can like hook, left click them, like left click melee and whole hog. That's gonna be like instantly 300 damage, and then they have a whole hog in their face. That's gonna deal another like 200 damage pretty much instantly.
Okay.
So pretty.
Do I need to be worried about using whole hog too early with my heal and my hook?
Do you mean like in the combo or just in general?
Well, no. If I'm using whole hog to cancel it, is it possible to cancel it before it actually works?
Like you can cancel your heal before it has done any healing, but you can't. Okay. There's no way to make whole hog not work if you press Q.
Oh no! Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yes, you can definitely cancel your heal too early. That's okay. Definitely possible. Are they playing Junk Ghosts on Silver? Yeah, kind of. It looked like it. Let's see if I can get a hook real quick. Oh, the right clicks.
Did not know you could one shot with a right click.
Yeah, you can if you aim it at the right. Like it's just like being point blank. If you're at the right like range, it explodes like right in front of their face like this.
Oh right.
So it's just like being point blank. It's the same shot. It just explodes further away. So okay, I would like to have a like tankier bot. Whatever. Let's say I'm left clicking afterwards. Like you can hook and instantly. Yeah, you can actually cancel the hook before the hook's in.
Okay.
So that's actually bad. So yes, definitely wait until the hook has completed. But yeah, you can cancel anything with it. So let's just show you the heal as well. Might not be too important, but. Double kill. Yeah. But it's pretty nice. Oops. Okay. That was it. Real quick. Let's see here. Okay, you're probably gonna die here. Let's see the rest. To have no more Orisa, it is a ball instead. Which is gonna be a little bit weird to play against, I guess. Okay, so if we take a look at their team and your team. No, you have an Orisa again. Okay, nice. Well, the thing that you want to try and do in this situation, or what would you say if you just look at this, you look at your team, you know it's Hanamura point B, and you look at the enemy team, like what is your thought process here? Who do you think you should be focusing, and what are you
Don't let the
going to do?
bastion set up on the top left.
Don't let the bastion set up on the top left. Was that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, definitely. That is absolutely a good idea. You have some heroes, like you remember the heroes that we said you could one shot. So 200 HP squishes, like Junkrat, easy peasy. Bastion is a little bit difficult to one shot since he is quite tanky and has a lot of HP. But at least like hooking him puts him out of turret form.
Yeah, I don't think they have, like, if I hook him,
Yes.
there's nothing that can save him in between the first and second shot.
Exactly. So it is usually going to take 2 shots to kill a Bastion, but he will probably die. And Brigitte's going to be a little bit harder, so we'll probably avoid hooking this one too much. And Lucio has a weird hitbox, so he also, you need some practice to be able to one-shot Lucio consistently, because you're going to need to be aiming a lot lower than usual, since Lucio is really weird. But you can go into a custom game with AI, Lucio AIs, and try that out. Just put hook at 0 seconds cooldown and keep spamming until it works.
Okay.
But in this situation, I would definitely focus on either hooking the Bastion, so setting up on the high grounds over here, try to scout, see where they're coming from. Are they splitting up? Are they all walking main? Or are they all walking high ground? That's the first step. So see where they're coming from, and then after you have acknowledged their route of attack, you set up somewhere so that you can get some flank hooks, because and during the downtime you shoot the Reinhardt shield. That's pretty much it. So together with your Orisa, Torb, you and McCree, you're gonna deal a lot of damage to shields. So this Reinhardt doesn't have a speed boost either, so it's gonna be very slow and sluggish for him to get to the point with a healthy shield. And then D.Va is actually surprisingly easy for Roadhogs to kill. So if you can manage to just
because she's big.
Just because she's big, yes, you're gonna get like a full crit left click every single time you hook her, since she's gonna be so close, and her entire window where she's sitting is her crit box.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I didn't know that.
So it is huge. It is absolutely insane how easily she dies. And what you can do is try to just right click her from range. Until she uses defense matrix on you, and then you hook. That will cancel her defense matrix, and she's gonna get that 2-second cooldown, and you're gonna be able to get like 2 left clicks in before she can defense matrix again, and you're gonna be point blank range, so she's most likely going to die.
Okay.
And if you manage to hook her during her boosters, then she's also going to be stuck in the location that you hook her for 6 seconds before she gets booster back. So that's usually a dead D.Va as well.
Okay.
But okay, let's see what happens. Yes. That was an interesting shield. So, like right now, the issue with you just standing at or on the point is that you have no clue where the enemy is coming from, and like you already have teammates fighting, but you don't even know what's going on. And knowing is half the battle. You need to know where the enemy is coming from, what they're doing, so that you can actually capitalize on something, their mistakes or anything that's going on. Yeah, this position is pretty good.
I don't know what the point of hooking that was.
It was interesting. Oh, unfortunate. I actually like that you're going for the Rhine. It is pretty decent, but okay, let's see. Okay, they're play. Oh, Jonas. Hey, that's me.
That was the Pharah that I didn't one-shot.
Oh, Eclipse. Hello, Lightbulb. Nice. Actually, good that you told me that you were Lightbulb, because I would have no idea otherwise. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. Okay, so wait, you see a Brig, you see a Lucio shooting from the high ground up here. and you see a Junkrat spamming from somewhere around here, I think. Like that's his rockets, or mines, I mean. And the Reinhardt kind of feeds, and you should probably try to hook him while he's in this like charge animation, because he's going to be stuck and there's nothing that he can do about it. So your hook is going to give you a free 200 to 300
But
damage.
I didn't trust myself to try and hook him as I was falling down.
Oh, okay. You gotta test your limits. Do it. Do it until you can consistently do it. Otherwise,
Okay.
you're never gonna know if you can or not. And you definitely need to practice just flicking in general, I think. So Roadhog is also a flicking character, since you have a very slow rate of fire, and you want to make sure that your shots hit and that they count. So like we're gonna see here, like how you try to shoot this Reinhardt. You need to be like instantly flicking from one area to the next, but you're kind of like slowly moving your mouse around and like shooting and holding left click down, which is making you miss a lot of shots.
Right. What, they're always slightly behind him.
Yeah. So if I go into the game real quick, there are like very good aim trainers for this as well if you don't want to do it in Overwatch, but yeah, you need to make sure that every shot counts and that you can believe in yourself hitting those shots. So like holding left click and then trying to aim will like screw up, because like stuff is gonna happen. You're gonna get booped. They're gonna move around, and it's not sure where they're gonna be, and then it forces you to like time with his rate of fire, which is not what you want to do. You want to instead take a quick snapshot of where your target is, and instantly, just with muscle memory, move your camera or your mouse, your crosshair to where the enemy target is. So like a shot like that, you can just stand in front of these bots and do something like this, as quickly as possible. Go from point A to your enemy's head and click.
Right.
So that's a flick, and that's how you're gonna be playing Roadhog, especially in close range. Like long range, it's okay to maybe take a little bit more time to hit your shots, but it's still a flick. Like you still need to if I aim at this guy and then I want to kill this guy, you need to be able to quickly swap the crosshair. Because if you're let's say I'm trying to kill this guy when he moves, and like I need to time it with the rate of fire, it becomes way harder.
Okay.
Oh
Nice.
shit. But yeah. So when you're close range, just flicking to the target is gonna be way more accurate.
Okay.
So that's something you can do as well. And let's keep going. Oh, we've only gotten 6 minutes into this VOD. Holy shit.
Go push, please.
How long have we been going?
I don't know. I think we started 1 hour ago. Oh, well, we were trying out the hooks for like half an hour or something, so... That's fine, that's fine.
No, I go Reaper hit, but I can't remember why I go Reaper. Oh, that's why I go Reaper.
Oh, okay. Because you have a Zarya?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess the bubble plus walking in and clicking people is a pretty decent combo. Oops. Give me 5. Nice name. So okay, let's see what team comp you're gonna get here. The last guy doesn't want to pick Reinhardt maybe? I'm a bad Reinhardt. Okay, unfortunate. But he picks it anyway. What a bro. We're probably
no,
gonna
I said
see
I'm a bad Ryan.
disastrous Ryan. Oh, you said you were a bad Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Together.
Unfortunate. Good together. You actually have a really decent team comp right now. You have a Reaper Goats. We've actually seen this in OWL. I guess you don't have a Lucio, but that is.
From what I remember, it didn't go very well. Was it Shanghai Dragons, I think?
I think a few teams actually tried this out. I know the LA Valiant tried it out.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember seeing. I think Shanghai Dragons might have tried it as well. I'm not sure. I'm watching so many Overwatch games. It is hard to keep track of who's who. But okay, we're chilling. This is actually oh, okay. That's the pin. That means go in.
I don't know what I'm shooting at.
Yeah. So the big issue with this is your Reinhardt here. He created a lot of space. Maybe not in the best way, but this is what you have to deal with, and this is what the cards that you have been dealt, and how you react to what's going on is very important as well. And you know here that this Reinhardt has absolutely suicided, but there's no other option than to go in as well, because if you don't go in, then he's just gonna feed, and you're gonna have to wait for him anyway. So what you can do here is use this opportunity to get some ult charge, maybe even get a few picks if you manage to like walk in hard enough and start shooting people. So like instantly starting to shoot this bubble here or the shield is actually a very bad thing. So the enemy team has already disengaged. Like the Orisa's on point. This Lucius doing jack shit. The Ana is super afraid all the way over here. And you missed a pretty decent kill target right here, because you have all of your teammates, you five except the Reinhardt, you're all in the same spot. So you can easily, with some target calling, maybe pick one target to go for. And this Mei is actually real close to you. And there's also a Brig walking straight at her, ready to bash.
I'm quite scared of Maze on Reaper.
Yeah, for sure. Like there's a good reason to be scared of Maze, but not when you have your shift ready, because your Wraith Walk cleanses the slow effect. So if I think you can shoot 2 shots before you get frozen. So you can shoot twice, press Wraith Walk, cancel it, and shoot twice. So 4 shots should be enough in most cases to at least go even with the Mei, or at least force her to pop Ice Block, and then you can all surround her and easily kill her.
Okay.
Like now you're also ignoring this Mei. Like now there's a Mei in your backline that can easily like delete your healers if you're all gonna be ignoring her and keep walking forward. Like Lucio is not an important target to kill right now. He's just standing in the middle of nowhere, healing no one, and not really doing anything at all.
Oh, is this also the same thing of like the close range flick shot rather than
yes
holding left click tracking?
Reaper is exactly the same as Roadhog. Yeah, you're definitely, since you're holding left click, it becomes a little bit harder to. You've got to follow and you've got to like track your target, just like a tracer or a soldier. The reason tracking is so good with those heroes is because of the rate of fire. Like you're spraying out bullets, so you don't need to have the crosshair exactly on the target all the time. You just need to follow it accurately instead. But when you have a slow rate of fire and your shots make have a huge value to them, just like Hanzo's and all of these projectile heroes, they shoot one big mega damage arrow or rocket. You also flick on those heroes, so you want to make sure that you're gonna hit those big shots.
Don't know what I was looking at there.
You forgot to use your Wraith Walk as well.
No.
It's okay, your team is in there, they're fighting. Your Ryan died again, but it looks like your teammates are carrying you. Okay, good that you used the teleport, dodging the bomb, huge. And then Ana that you sleep, that's definitely not dangerous. And just a small thing there with the Ana. You as soon as
I
you
heard the sleep, so I went in.
yeah, absolutely. That's the right call. You did the right call. It was just the execution that needed some work, and that is like as soon as you get antinated, instantly press shift, because you're gonna you need that lifesteal to be able to kill the Ana. So right here, if you press shift, you're gonna have 190 HP, and she's gonna have no sleep dart, no nade, and you're gonna be able to lifesteal from her HP while standing point blank and hopefully hitting shots. But that's another. And you also have the mini health pack there that you could be taking while wraith walking.
Okay.
So this duel, there's nothing to be afraid of if you can cancel the or cleanse the anti-nade effect.
Yeah, no, I'm paying attention. I'm just seeing how bad my aim actually is.
Yes, mechanics are definitely a very important part of Overwatch, and especially I know that SPB did a video about this recently, where he talked about like the people or people's expectation of where they like assume they should be. Because there are going to be two different kinds of people: the mechanically gifted that are just very good at video games, and they don't really know a lot about the game, but they can click heads, so they still become quite high ranked. And then there are the other type of people that like watch guides. They maybe join like coaching servers and ask for help, and they know watch OWL. They know a lot about the game.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly. And this discrepancy becomes very like weird when you're playing ranked, because you're gonna see all of the mistake that these mechanically gifted players do, and like, oh, they're so stupid. What are they doing at my rank? But well, they're just clicking heads. That's what they're doing.
And it works.
Yes, and it works. So like if you can 2 versus 3 or 1 versus 3 people every single time you're playing, then of course you're gonna be going up in rank, even if you have no clue about how to play the maps or how to play compositions and all of that shit. So
Okay.
mechanics are important, especially the basic ones like movement, cooldown usage, and like aim. Sometimes you have to take a step back and ignore like the bigger picture with the compositions and like ult combinations and all of that shenanigans, like teamwork, and just go back to the basics and work on the simplest mechanics, and you're gonna see some or probably a lot of improvement, because when the basic mechanics have start to improve, you're gonna be able to implement all of these like high level ideas into your gameplay, because now you don't need to put any focus on the basics. That's why like in martial arts as well, they do the exact same thing. Like you're gonna be practicing normal jabs for like your entire life. It never ends. You're just gonna do like footwork. You start with footwork. You start with like very simple movements, and practice that forever, for hours and hours and hours. It's the exact same thing.
Right.
In a video games.
Make it fun.
Yes.
I tried to work out how the diva ended up there, but I couldn't for the life of me work out where she came from.
I don't know either. It's silver. Stuff happens. Okay, so your Zarya went in all alone. Oh, we're gonna teleport in and ult? Is that it? They see you. Oh, they forgot you existed. There we go. Holy shit, easy game. Oh, unfortunate though. Your
I
ult
had
destroyed
bomb
the
off
enemy
as
Mei
soon
wall.
as I did it. So I sort of just panicked.
I think it was pretty good. Like the only issue though, why did it take so long for you to get to that position? I think that was the issue. It's okay. You kind of like walk forward. We almost killed the junk. No, we do kill the junk. So we kill the junk, and then you kind of walk around. And okay, we kill the diva. We never killed the baby, right? No, you just ignore the baby.
Okay.
But she
Oh,
dies
yeah,
anyway, so it's fine.
Again, this is to do with my aim. I don't like fighting baby divas because generally it takes so long that she then has her mech back before I've actually killed her.
Okay, yeah, well then definitely take a few...
So I just ignore baby divas now.
Just, I don't know if you saw that. I posted it on my server earlier. The thing that I told GQBY, holy shit, his name is hard to pronounce, to do. It was like play some kind of aim trainer game, maybe like Osu or Kovacs aim trainer or aim hero or whatever for like 5 minutes before you start playing comp. Like if you want to have a serious comp session where you try to go up in rank. Or just if you want to practice your aim, which you probably should be doing. So
most definitely.
Play
say probably though.
Well, it depends on what you want to do, of course. So shit, I completely lost my train of thought. Yes, aim some kind of warm up, just to get your hand going and ready to start clicking heads. It can be also, you can also go into like a practice game and just click some heads on bots as well. But I usually like to start like 5 to 10 minutes on Osu to warm up, and then go into a custom game. Pick the hero that I know I'm going to be playing. So in my case, it's usually Ana or Zen. In your case, it will probably be maybe Roadhog or Reaper. And you go into a custom game, another like 10 to 15 minutes, just shooting bots. Seriously, like 10 to 15 minutes of just shooting bots might sound boring, but if you try to go into comp after you've done that, it's only like 20 to 25 minutes in total. But if you go into comp after having done that, you're gonna see an amazing improvement in your accuracy, and you're gonna be way more confident. Like ignoring that baby diva because you, even if it's subconscious, like you're still thinking like, ah shit, that's gonna be annoying. I'll just not do that. But like the more you practice your aim and the more you notice improvement, the more confident you're gonna be. And when you're more confident, you're gonna be more willing to like take risks and try to do huge plays.
Okay.
Like this where you hesitated here with the teleport, I would have probably just done this, to be honest.
Okay. I knew, because when the Orisa saw me, I thought she might just headshot me dead while I was teleporting.
Yeah, it's a good point. I actually thought you would survive that since the Mei wall came in, but your ult destroyed the Mei wall. But unfortunate. So yeah, the reason you don't win this is because your Zarya went in all alone before and died before everything even happened.
Oh, okay.
And they have insane respawn advantage. So like you dying for 3 people and the Zarya already being dead puts it at like a 4 versus 3. And they have like 10 seconds for reinforcements while you need maybe 30 seconds to get back.
Okay.
And that's the agony of playing 2CP. The defenders have such an insane advantage or respawn advantage that you need like clean 6-man wipes, otherwise you're not going to get anywhere. And remember that your Wraith Walk does reload as well.
Yeah.
Nowadays, so you don't need to. You can shoot
That's
16
the kind of
shots.
I know, but I never. I don't know well enough to act on it when I'm panicking about something else.
Then you know what? While you're doing the aim practice on like bots, focus on shooting 8 shots, like actively pressing shift to reload, and then shooting the next 8 shots. If you keep doing that a few times, you're gonna get it ingrained into your mind, and it will be much easier to do it. Or you're not even gonna think about it in game. I don't even think about it. I just know that as soon as I'm out of shots, I'm just gonna press shift to shoot some more.
Okay.
Okay, so now we pick soldier. We take a very good positioning. We're shooting the Orisa shield. Yeah. Don't shoot the Orisa shield when you have targets that are not shields in front of you. But that's obvious forehead. don't need to be too scared about this. Yeah, nice. You're not scared. I like this. Very good. Just pop down that healing station, take the duel. Easy.
Oh, is that down? Oh, I thought she was throwing that up at me.
Oh, yeah. Her mech probably died, I think. She used it to remake. But yeah, now you have dead teammates, so there is no point really in walking forward.
This was unfortunate.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Probably should have left a lot earlier.
Yes, the timing of this becomes so unfortunate because now your team is going in after you died. And now we're gonna stagger some more. This is usually what happens on 2CP. Like, everybody thinks it's winnable, but they don't realize that the enemy team has the insane respawn advantage.
Safe ultimate.
And then the attackers just stagger themselves for like 3 minutes straight.
Go together. Come
Yeah.
here, come
Well,
here.
this we actually managed to semi-group up.
Yeah, and this is actually good. We're going in a little bit too early though. Yeah, you're probably dead here. Okay, never mind. They missed all their shots. Easy game.
Possible, man. We don't have shields. We don't have nothing. Can anyone switch to Reinhardt or Isha, please?
Run! Unfortunate.
Focus me, please.
But that's fine. You might think that that's a bad death and oh shit, I died.
Well, it's
But it's absolutely fine because you need to
yeah, the
regroup
way
anyway.
I kind of think about it. If the May's ballsy enough to come up and do that to me, then fine, she can kill me.
Yeah. Well, it's more that your teammates are already dead
We can enter here. With
Yeah,
no
yeah.
shield.
and you
As
need
in,
to
I had the
regroup
teammates been
anyway.
There and she did that, she would have been dead.
Yeah. Okay, nice. We're going high ground again. But your hesitation here to go high ground actually screwed everything up because now you see your Winston's already in the fight. So we timed the engage just half a second, maybe one or 2 seconds too late, and instead we trade. What could have been like an easy wipe for us became a trade. So let's see this here. So you already have your ultimate, and you're coming into this fight. You have regrouped your entire team, and this like now you should be setting up for a great position to use your ult. Like these shots that you're shooting here mean absolutely nothing. This is completely useless and just a waste of time. Like you're just doing damage to their shield, and you're also feeding. Was that a baby diva?
No shields.
Or is it just a Orisa? No, it's a Mercy. These are actually Mercy shots.
No shields. We can enter here with no shield.
Yeah, whatever. So like all of this time that you're using, and now you're like, oh shit, I need to go up to the high ground. But now the monkey has already gone in. Like monkey's inside, you see. So when you have ult, the only thing you should be thinking about is how am I going to use my ult, and how can I set up myself to get an effective ultimate. And like this position is absolutely fine. What you did here, this is perfect. They put down the Orisa shield like way too far forward. They're all standing back here. They have nowhere to hide. Easy team wipe. But the problem is, since you were standing main for so long, your monkey's already dead, or dying at least. I think he's gonna die right here. And now you have no main tank. Even if you get 2 people, it is too late.
Okay.
And
I don't know what I was gonna do here.
yeah, I'm not sure why you dropped down here either. The high ground is absolutely perfect. You have your healing station in 5 seconds. Maybe if you stay alive and you just stand up on the high ground, you heal back up. Maybe you can do something.
Orisa shield, but that happened.
Yeah. At least like before you go for a crazy flank, take a look at your HP,
Okay,
take a
now
look at your
go
healing
together,
station
play,
cooldown,
okay.
and then decide if you're gonna go crazy or not.
Yeah.
Because you died at like 2 seconds
Wait for
left on the
Reinhardt.
healing station. Could have easily just chilled
You
for
go
2
already,
seconds.
You're dead.
Oh shit.
Wait for Reinhardt. Go, Reinhardt. Go with all. Go with all.
Oh, this
So yeah,
is
now
really
you
interesting.
see this pattern. You're going main, doing nothing for 10 seconds, and then you're going high ground perfectly in time for your tanks to already be dead.
Yeah.
Like now the Rhine shield's already low, the tire's coming in. What if you kill this tire? If you're already standing up here, maybe you kill this tire, save your Reinhardt, and you win this game. Who knows? Oh, so close. Forgot the right click. Unfortunate. And this is probably a loss.
Yep.
We get a last fight. We do not get a last fight. Almost.
Almost touch.
So close. So close. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Do you have
Oh,
any
yeah,
questions or anything you're wondering about?
No.
No.